Well, look at it. G'day.
G'day.
And welcome back to our channel. Well, we've managed to get away for another weekend.
Yay.
And we found such a lovely spot. Where are we, Loretta?
It's called Ladybrook Farm Escape.
Ladybrook Farm Escape. It's probably the best part of half an hour from Bow Desert, southeast Queensland, or an hour and a half from Brisbane.
Just a bit further than Darlington Park. Have you ever been to Darlington Park?
Yeah. Well, once you get out here, it's totally off-grid. You need to be totally self-sufficient in every way, shape or form.
Take all your rubbish back. All your grey water has to go into containers. Yeah, absolutely beautiful spot.
Yeah. And I'll just show you what our view is.
$1 million view.
$1 million view, you reckon?
Oh, $500,000.
Okay.
So you can camp right next to the water. There's like, how many campsites do you reckon they are, Steve?
I think there's 20.
Yeah, all along the water, but you're still far enough away from each other. We parked near some trees. Don't know if that was a good idea. We sort of worked out the compass where east and west was, but we still got a bit of shade this afternoon. But I think we've been sun most of the day. So the water's running, it's absolutely crystal clear down there.
Yep, so that's our view, as Loretta said. How awesome's
So
that?
they provide a fire pit, and there's a plate there as well.
Yep, over there is the fire pit, so you can have open fires. And when you book here, you can order your firewood, and they deliver it to you.
So that's $15 a bag.
Bag, yeah.
Not the cheapest, but reasonable.
Yep, so you enjoy our view. There's another reason why we're here this weekend.
Yes.
We've upgraded.
We don't have the Roma caravan anymore.
No, the Sovereign's gone.
We took the leap. We want to do a lot more off-road four-wheel driving.
Yeah, and because of our age,
Yeah.
we're finding it a little bit hard in and out of the tent, setting it up, and we just wanted to
Yeah.
pull up and be self-sufficient, didn't we?
We want to go more places that you can't get the other caravan in, but the tent was just getting a bit too much, pulling up and down.
So what are you saying we did, Loretta?
We upgraded to an NDC Ford's 12 Plus Edition PC, so the 2023 model,
Yep.
and we'd like to show you around it. So
Show our new acquisition, I suppose you could call it.
we're very excited.
Let's go have a look.
It's very sexy.
Sexy, oh, she calls it sexy.
Yeah,
Right,
it's gorgeous.
Let's go and have a look at our van.
Yes.
So, once again, there's our view. And we come around, and there is our new caravan. As Loretta said, an MDC Forbes 12 Plus limited edition 15-year anniversary PC model. I think that's about all we can tell you about it. So, shall we go around and have a look and see what this van's got?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so we'll start over here at the front. So I'll start off by saying that, like everybody else, when you get a new van, you join the MDC Owners Club page on Facebook, which we have, and you get some good tips and tricks and mods that people have made over their vans, and then if we make any, that we put them up on Facebook, so everybody's learning. So there is some modifications that Loretta and I have made to the van, and our intention is that we're going to do quick 5-minute videos on each mod that we've made, and we'll just post it every fortnight. So you'll see a new mod every fortnight for those that have MDC caravans, or even those that have hybrid caravans, and might even help some of those that just have the other type of full caravans. So let's have a look. So starting from the front, you get your D35 hitch, which comes with a cover, and MDC also give you a tow ball lock to go with it as well. Handbrake, Anderson plug, and 12 pin. So if you're thinking about upgrading, you have to go to a 12 pin. Okay, and an A70 jockey wheel there as well.
You need an Anderson plug too, don't you?
Yeah, you've got to have an Anderson plug fitted to your car so that the you can charge your batteries as you drive. The other thing you need to be aware of too, that for those that are learning with caravanning, you must cross your chains. It's now against the law not to cross your chains. Okay, so in the front, this also has the diesel heater and fuel jerrys on both sides. It has, in here is the two, I'll just unlock this side. In here, this has provision for 2 9-kilo gas bottles. And we found that because we've been using the old fittings, we've gone out and actually purchased 2 new gas bottles.
Yeah, our old caravan
had the old style. But I'll talk about that a bit more later in our tips and tricks.
Yep. It's also got the breakaway chain.
About the breakaway, that's it.
Here.
Which is now mandatory on all new vans, and with that there, it can no longer just be tied around your shackle. It actually has to be tied around a certain part of your car. Okay, the chassis. As we walk down in here, in this side we have another pull-out drawer, and then you can use that for storage. It also has a power light, so you can hit there, you hit that and the light comes on and off, and you just got to make sure that the light is off, because if you don't, it'll chew your power.
Yeah.
Next one along, this is our toilet cassette. So
it'd be exciting for us having a shower and toilet.
Yep, so that's the toilet. Coming along, it also has the
rock sliders.
Rock sliders, that's it.
And they're orange because of their anniversary.
Yeah, orange because they're the anniversary
edition.
This here's a little hook, so when you put your mains power in here, when you're parking in caravan parks and that, you run your lead through there. Okay. Coming back down, as you can see, nice big tyres, and you come with 2 chocks, but we've run a chock front and back. Okay, it has the 4 stabiliser legs,
which are quite easy to
operate.
Just pull out the pin and the drop.
It has a 120 freshwater front tank and a grey water tank in the centre, which is 80 litres. And then this here, I haven't got the keys, but in here, this is a outside toilet and shower. Outside shower, sorry. And up here is a sail track, which we can fit. It comes with an ensuite that you can actually set up here, peg it out here, so you can have an outside shower for those times that you've gone to the beach.
And it comes with the full ensuite. You don't have to buy that additional.
No, it comes with it, yeah.
All the things, that's what we liked about the MDC.
Everything comes collected.
It was, not optional this, optional that, it all came with it.
And that was one of the big reasons why we ended up going with MDC, because a lot of the vans that we went and looked at, there was the basics, and then everything that we wanted was an extra. Whereas MDC, everything was included. So that's the shower. This here is your freshwater tank, plus when you're connected to mains water, you plug it in there. And this here is your hot water system.
Must take off that.
You must take the cover off.
Yep.
Before starting up your hot water system. We move around the back. Yep, you've got beautiful pull-out windows. This is our bed here. We actually thought it was going to be real hard to set up, but we tried it twice, and it's real easy for Loretta and I.
And I'm short, so
so am I.
Yeah, you use the tyres to give you the height.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this one, a lot of other hybrids don't have the gas lift that help you put this part up.
Yes.
What part of that?
This here has gas struts.
Yeah.
So it holds it up. A lot of the other ones, you actually have to try to hold it up and open the arms out yourself. Whereas this just, you push it up and up it goes.
Yeah.
And the other thing is too, a lot of them don't have the small gas struts on these.
Which makes it very heavy to pull up.
Which makes it heavy to pull up. This one does.
I can do it, so it's all good.
Yeah. And then around this side, we've got a full kitchen.
We've got our water waste when we go to places like Ladybrook Farm Escape. You got to put all your water into something to take with you. You can't let it go onto the ground, obviously. You don't want it to go into this beautiful creek. Yeah,
you're not allowed to run grey water onto the ground anymore. So we use the grey water tank.
So definitely worth getting one of those, guys, so you can go to places like this.
When you pull the full barbecue out, it comes with a serving table. It also comes with an MDC bottle opener, which is real handy. And this leg is just to help support it. It can carry its own weight, but you put that leg there just to help get you level.
They do recommend that you always put that leg on though.
And as we said, the only thing that we were a little bit not happy with is that it didn't come with an outside light here. You do have a light there, but if you want to actually cook, you actually don't have a real good light. So we got this from Bunnings, and it just sits there and points across and gives us a bit more light. As I said, hot and cold water. This is always permanently plumbed. So every time you pull your kitchen out, you're always going to have cold water, but you've got to turn the gas on to get your gas hot water. And then beside this, so in here you've got utensils drawer. This here is just so you can get, you can put some steel wool in that there, but that's under the sink. And then you make sure that they stay latched up. And then this here is your knife, fork and spoon and all that sort of stuff.
And they're the decent size. A lot of the hybrids we went and saw, you couldn't put normal cutlery in. They're saying, oh, when you get it, take this out and put your own cutlery thing in. I mean,
right,
when you're paying that sort of money, can't you put it something that fits your plastic utensils in it?
So there was a lot of research that Loretta and I went into before we actually purchased this. Besides, this is another pull-out little pantry, and we use that for all our pots. So all our pots and pans are everything in there. The stove's there. I'll tell you about this little hot plate in one of the tips and tricks. But there's the stove, full ignite. Okay, the only thing you remember with this is these are hot. This cover is glass, so you don't put the cover down until you know that that is nice and cool. Okay, moving on. This in here is a TV storage. So if you want to put your bring your TV from inside to outside, there's a rack and everything there. But as you can see, we're not using it for that, but we'll talk about that later. The other thing we liked about this is this is an inside-outside pantry.
And the old Forbes 12 didn't have this. The 13 had it.
Yes.
So this new one they brought out. That's one of the reasons why we bought the 12, because it had this like we wanted in the 13.
Yep. And so what we mean is you can pull it out and you can get to your pantry inside or outside. So we're actually cooking out here, so everything's here at our fingertips.
Yeah, we found that annoying with the old van. Like I'd have to go inside, grab the plates and stuff like that and bring it out, constantly going down, up and down the steps. Whereas here we can just grab the plates from inside or outside. So it's just so handy.
And then...
Haven't actually seen that in any other hybrid. Have you, Steve?
No. And then of course we've got our fridge.
Yep.
The fridge slide will actually take everything up to about a 90 litre fridge. We're running an 80 litre fridge in there, and we've had to put it comes with a riser, so ours sits a bit higher. If we had a little bit narrower fridge, it would fit in the bottom, and then you could put another shelf up the top if you want. Again, this has a light, So you can see the lights on. Got to make sure the light's off.
It comes with the straps to tie it down.
Yeah, it comes with the straps. All easy to pull out too. You just there you are. So there's our kitchen. It's also got a dustproof ventilation shaft just there to allow it to go out. And then it has the outside speakers, inside speakers, and the lights. It has 2 lights on this side and 2 lights on the other side. I'll just turn them on.
And they're orange.
All white.
All white, but you can have the orange. Oh, you got the white light?
So this turns the white lights on this side. There's another switch below it which turns the white lights on the other side.
Yeah.
So if you're using the shower, or if you finish cooking, switch them to the yellow. And same on the exactly the same on the other side. Exactly the same. And then of course it also has a radio, like we've said, with the speakers, fire extinguisher. But shall we go inside?
Oh, you didn't mention the automatic
awning.
awning.
The awning. Okay. So another difference between the 13 and the 12 is the Forbes 13 has an electric roof as well as an electric awning. We've gone for the 12, so we've forfeited the electric roof, but we've got the fully electric awning, which is brilliant, and Loretta can put the roof up. Oh, the other thing I should tell you too, on the roof, other differences, it has a it stays there permanent TV aerial 360.
Yeah.
So you can pick up your TV channels. If there's a reception, you'll pick it up without having to sit there and fine tune. And the 12 actually has 440 watts of solar panel on the top, whereas the 13 only had 330. So we got an extra, so we traded an extra watt, and it came with a 200 amp hour lithium battery. So yeah, all right, let's have a look inside.
Come on up. So we bought a little step from Aldi.
This step here is quite, we didn't know at the time, but this one here, if you leave it out in the sun during the day, it glows of a night time.
So come in. Do we need to put the lights on? It's in the afternoon, isn't it? Okay. So it's a king size bed. We'll show you some little tricks in another video about making the bed, what we use, what we've bought to make it easier for us, and so on. So it's got little pouches on either side of the bed for your phones and everything.
Yeah, it's got plenty of DC sockets.
So this one, the 12, does come with a bunk bed. There's only 2 of us, so we don't need it, so we took it out. It did make this area so much bigger. But if you had a small child, or you could definitely, the bunk bed was there. So the 13 didn't come with a bunk bed, but this one does. So in here you've got all your electrical box meters and everything that tells you what's going on.
So that's your main switches. So that tells you how many amps you've got, how many volts you got in your batteries, how many amps you're currently pulling, and then you can turn the switches off that you don't want. And those blue tank lights there, they show you how much water you've got in your tanks. Okay.
There's plenty of storage, so more storage down here as well. That's how you access your pantry from the inside, which is so neat, so awesome. So if you did have access to like a powered site, you could boil your kettle and do your tea and coffee from this side. and our shower and toilet. This is really exciting for us because the other one we just used to bring a portaloo. There was a bit of fluff on the floor. But yeah, so enough room. We've had a shower in it already. Yeah, definitely enough room.
And it's got the other shower rows up the top, so you can hang it. Yeah, a lot of ones that
we looked at didn't have the shower rows up the top, so I don't know how you'd... Yeah.
How you showered, but anyway. All right.
But we'll show you some tips and tricks along the way. But yeah.
Yeah. So, the van. And as Loretta said, we'll pump out quick 5-minute videos on the tips and the tricks that we've learnt and the mods that we've made to our van. All right. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed our little walk through So Ladybrook farm stay. What can I say? If you want somewhere that's peaceful, somewhere that's getting you back to nature, somewhere you can just rest and enjoy and get rid of the stress, this is certainly one of these places. The staff here are awesome. When you book, they contact you a couple of days before to organise where you can stay. They ask you, do you want firewood? And then when you set up, they bring the firewood to your campsite. Firewood cost us $15 a bag. It costs us $15 per person to stay here a night. $30 a night. I've paid $45 a night and got nowhere near what I'm getting here. It is dog friendly. You must remember your dogs must remain on a leash at all times because this is a working property. It is a working farm. Even just as you can see over there in the distance, the lovely Letta. She's over there looking at some of the big, beautiful old trees that are around here. It's just breathtaking. Can take up to 20 vans. I was going to do some drone footage, but the drone's decided it doesn't want to work today. So you'll just have to put up with these camera shots. I apologise for the jerking and stuff like that, but as you can see, everybody's here, just kids. Everybody is just enjoying themselves, being back with nature. It is a little bit tricky to get in here, I must admit. When you go through Bow Desert and you go out on Kerry Road out through Kerry, you go through Kerry, you've got to go through, stay on Kerry Road and you go past Darlington Park, which is another beautiful caravan park, which if you want to have a look at, we've actually left a video of our stay at Darlington Park. But if you want to go past there for about another 10k, you go across 2 bridges. Pretty much after you go past the second bridge, you'll see a sign on your left that says Left Arm Road. There's a gate right there. You open the gate, you close the gate when you come through, and then you drive to your campsite.
But just before that gate, there is signs on the fences saying Ladybrook.
Yeah, yep, there is.
Farms Escape.
So, it's only a short video, but I want it to be a short video because I want you to come out and enjoy what we're doing. Get out and enjoy this big, beautiful country. So, I'm going to say goodbye from here.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yep. Loretta, you got anything you want to say?
No, just come. Actually beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. So remember, if you like what we're doing, please give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. By subscribing, that helps our channel out a lot. Leave comments down below, because this is a long dream of mine, just to be able to do this for myself. But if I can help other people get out and enjoy this country while I'm doing it, well and truly. So keep following us and stay tuned for all those videos coming out very shortly with our tips and tricks for our new Forbes MDC 12 Plus PC. Yeah. Oh, and just before we go, Loretta and I, in a few weeks' time, we're leaving the caravan behind.
Oh, going on a houseboat.
Going to go on a houseboat for a week. And then once we've done the houseboat, we're back home for a week, and then we're off to Longreach for a few weeks in the caravan. And we're going to go to Longreach 1770 and finish up at Harvey Bay. So stay tuned for those as well. All right, so from Loretta and I,
See ya.
See ya.